What's up, guys? It's your Queer SCV here, and the Los Angeles Regional just happened. 512-man tournament to determine who's gonna get their national invite. And 3 of my teammates were able to top 32, 2 of which got invites, 1 of which got a serial finishing second. The one we had today is Mr. Matt Yang, Chokuya himself, who finished 9th, but was out of a serial, but gets his invite. We're gonna talk about his Blackbeard list. He is the best Blackbeard player I know, and probably one of the best here in SoCal. So we got my boy Matt Yang here. Blackbeard, man, you finally stayed true to it.
We took it to regional.
Yeah, after coping with GOI law at the last one in Vegas. And yeah, man, first of all, tell me how you finished. I mean, we know you finished 9th. What was your route to getting there? I heard you went through the gauntlet.
Yeah, so I went X1, lost round 1 actually, against GP. I was hoping to dodge like all the GPs there. It's my worst matchup, but I actually saw 3 in the first 5 rounds. But I got the other 2 thankfully. Just turned off leader effects since turn 1. Hope they don't see their pieces, and exactly what happened. Was able to steal the win from them. Yeah, I played Aurelie, played Koala, and then lastly, on round 9, played the mirror, played best I could, and ended up taking the games. So
the mirror, we're gonna get into your list, but how does the mirror go now? Because I know you guys are checked more for the field than for each other, because it's very rare to see the mirror. How do you win that?
Honestly, I didn't test the mirror after OP10. No one was playing Teach, and
Yeah.
I completely took out Black Hole too. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna run into this. If I do, then I do whatever. Because I was also only on 2 burgers as well. So like the mirror, like I was cooked. But thankfully, I opened with stage, and he didn't until later. And I think just the one slight misplay that guy had was he won the dice roll, so he went second. I saw him search the burger the first turn, but he ended up queuing my Lafitte on his 4-Don instead of establishing the burger. But I think that mirror really just comes down to who establishes burger first.
Okay.
Especially because Black Hole, like we both didn't play it. But his list was running 4 burgers, so he definitely would have like out tempoed me. But I was able to get out the first one, and then yeah, we just played it out. He missed his 10 cost curve because he stalled stage late, so he couldn't 10 cost my first 10 cost, and then it just snowballed from there. I was able to steal a win. Yeah.
So did you play burger on 5?
I played Kuzan on 5 actually. Then I
Okay.
swung and I cracked it next turn.
And had the burger, so you were burger gaming before him, and then your burger was
Yeah.
bigger because your stage was active earlier.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right, so this is my list. I'll start with my 1-drops. I played 4 Lafitte, 4 Stage, 3 Myra, and 4 Tempest. I used to play 2 Myra, 4 Myra, sorry, and 3 Lafitte, but I think in this meta, just like Goro and just aggro decks in general, I think starting with Lafitte is very important. I think just saving that 1 card at the beginning of the game, and as a pseudo blocker, it really gives you so much value later down in the game. And that's kind of how I won all my GP matchups today. Like I had to open with Lafitte, and it like just gave me just enough cards at the end to win out. So opening with Lafitte is very important in this meta, I think, which is why I'm at 4. And then 4 Tempest. Obviously, it was for UP, but it's just versatile to everything else. I mean, the trigger's really good into Rayleigh too, and it's always nice to draw and cycle through your deck. So I just maxed it out at 4.
So if you're not opening Lafitte, what's your secondary like best?
Honestly, any one of these 1-drops searchers, it's like it's doable. I mean, obviously, Era is like the worst. If you go second, even opening with Q is fine. Just killing their 1-drop. I just turned it sideways right away on second curve because I mean the curve for going second is you're not really playing to remove anything on curve, but they still have to respect it. So usually I feel like people can ignore it, and I mean depending on the matchup, but they'll swing into it right away with their leader, and it just gives you a card and prevents it from swinging at your life once you're earlier. So like I feel like this deck is just all about like how well you can manage your hand and how well you can manage your resources. So I just pray it gets me there.
Do you crack Tempest on 1 Dawn if you need to?
Yeah, if my hand is it's really bad, I will. But against UP, I try not to, even though my hand is bad. I mean, if it's like terrible, I will. But I try to save as many Tempests in my hand as I can
For that matchup.
Yeah, for that matchup.
That makes sense.
It just gives me so much card value, and like having Tempest on the right turn will just outright win you the game. So
Yeah, I felt that when I tested against you, so makes sense. Makes sense.
yeah.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, and then just 8 more 1-drops. My 2Ks. I'm just running 8 2Ks, pretty standard. The dock queues. Running 4, and then I'm running 2 burger. Burger. Honestly, I was thinking for this meta I was gonna run 1, but that just kind of felt risky. I feel like I actually didn't need it at all today, except for the mirror at the end. So thankfully I put in 2. Because my opponent was playing 4. I had 2, and I saw both of them like early. When I needed it, I was able to snowball from there. Gonna be keeping set 2.
So not playing black hole. What's the reason behind that? Like you just have no targets you're hitting, or it's just inefficient dot usage?
Yeah, it just feels slow not developing board if I'm trying to clear something. Like even like auger, black hole, it like clearing a 7 cost, like a stage stomp or something, it just feels slow. Using it to clear something, it's okay. It comes up here and there, and obviously like, but I don't feel like there was any like relevant blockers that I needed to worry about in this meta. And so the only time that I felt like I would need it is like against Kid or like against Bonnie when they play drop 8 drop Kid and the mirror. But I was like, my deck revolves around 7 costs. You'll see later, it revolves around 7 costs anyway. So before I was burger gaming against Bonnie, and like early on when Teach came out, it was like finger pistol, like the matchup was free going second. But now it's like going first, just clearing all their bodies on curve. Hope that they don't curve out into like Koshiro, like Tashigi, like Cavendish, whatever. But now I just feel like I'm just killing the Kid every time.
That's fair.
Yeah, Tempest kick and like 7 cost and auger just get me there. So yeah.
How annoying is that Koshiro for you?
I think Zoro's a better example. They like, instead of searching on turn 1, like let's say they go second, instead of searching on turn 1, they drop Koshiro on 2 Dawn, and then like a 4-6 on 4 Dawn. I think I just lose from there.
That's fucking crazy. It's that bad, huh?
Yeah. It's that little blocker is actually like, it's so annoying. Those are the rest of my 4-drops. 2 Shiryu and 2 Shiryu blocker. I mean, both of these come up in the Rayleigh matchup. And Shiryu just always comes up green against removal protection. I wanted to run 3 just because Rayleigh, I never felt like I needed more. I just need to see 1 at the right time to KO the like, removal protection blocker, whatever it is. So this 2 was fine, 2 was good. Yeah, and this new card, one of my favorite cards right now. Just the fact that it's an 8 cost, because I don't think it's even the KO part, but like against UP too. Like this is good against aggro decks, but against UP, this just makes it so hard for them to like have a solid G-Blade target. And like if I go down to 0 life, I can always stabilize by like playing 2 of these, or like cracking a Kuzan into this and starting my 10 cost chain, because once I have my board set up and they don't have a board, the only way they can get rid of this is red rock. So they either have to red rock my Shiryu or my 10 cost, and like they'll never get past like hitting my life. I'm really liking the set too.
So would you say that's mostly just like UP tech, or does it come up more so in like the Rayleigh matchup?
I think in every matchup right now, even against green, like I mean, I think like good players will play around it, but like just being able to pop their like removal protection, it's literally just good into everything.
Did you see like a reaction from your opponent when you played it, or they're like pretty stone faced?
Every time they wanted to read it, and they were like, that card's so good. they can't even bounce it with the 8 Luffy. Like they just have no answer to it.
Oh,
like,
it's so funny.
It's a chump blocker that can't be removed. 4 auger, 4 Kuzan.
The engine.
Yeah. I think when I first started playing Blackbeard, like back in OP09, even like 10, it was really burger gaming, but now it's just I think it's just removal against like every matchup. So obviously these are a staple. You need 4 and 4 Kuzan.
What's the mark of a good Blackbeard pair? Is it like you stick the Kuzan, you don't crack it right away?
Or it really depends on the situation. Yeah, it's very situational. I mean, more often than not, you're not cracking it right away. Actually, I would say it's like today it was like 50-50. Like there are turns where I cracked it right away. There was turns when I was able to just leave it there for a turn.
How often are you pitching that card for either skill or the island?
This card, it's very rare that I'm pitching it. Yeah, if I have like multiple of these, I might pitch it, but
even if you have 3, it's like you have 3k counter in hand.
I'll probably keep all 3. Like I'll play it on 5, I'll play it on 7, I'll play it on 9. Like Yeah.
That sounds really annoying.
Yeah.
That sounds annoying to deal with. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Then you're one of, right? This is your only one of coming up.
Yeah, my one of my 6 cost Kuzan. I used to play 2 when Zoro first came out. At least the people at my locals, they used to just like swinging. They didn't really like developing board. At my locals, they figured out you can't win like that, so you gotta develop board. But this card became less prevalent because when they just go for your life with like the event, restand event or whatever,
Mhm.
like late game, you're just stabilized by chaining like multiple Kuzans, multiple Sixons, and then Black Vortex. This actually was like also MVP in the mirror today, the last round, just because like it's a blocker. Number 1 recycles Kuzan into Burger, so it keeps my hand healthy. I don't know, like this card kind of made it people's brain fart. They don't want me to crack it, so they just don't swing, and I think that's like fair. In the mirror today too, like he had active burgers up, but he didn't want me to crack my Kuzan, so he actually didn't swing like 2 of them or something. I forgot. I was able to just like stop a free like an AK swing at my life.
You like essentially 10 bearded him by playing the 6 Kuzan.
Basically, yeah.
That's
And then this just
crazy.
stuck like the whole game, and then when he had to swing, like I got my value off of it, so it just like stuck the whole game. Also cut this down to 1 because I think it's really easy to play around. Once you start kind of figuring out like the little gimmicks that this deck has, like all you have to do is just swing minimums. Good players will play around this card easily.
All right, now to the Big Daddy beard or Big Daddy beards.
Yes, so 3 7s and 3 10s. Yeah, I mean, I think this meta just revolves around this 7 cost. When
Yeah.
this card first came out, I honestly wasn't a believer. I thought it was too slow.
Yep.
Back in like, what was it, like P10, P11? I don't remember. Like in theory, but I mean, obviously, like the moment it came out, just the fact that like you could take a card from trash, like when it dies too, like it's,
And you can grab it, right? When it leaves, you can grab the same card.
yeah, you can grab the same card, you can grab the
That's
same
insane.
one that died. Yeah, and the fact that it doesn't have to be a Blackbeard card is also crazy because you can grab like Caribou or Tempest,
That's insane.
and then I'll just like if they swing into this with like as UP, I mean depending on what I have in my hand, like if I have another 7 cost and my Augur sticks, then like I'll just grab Tempest, play the 7 cost next turn, and then like Tempest.
Yeah, you did that to me. I hated it. I hated
Yeah,
every moment of that. It sucked.
If I needed a blocker, then I'll just grab the class Caribou, and like it's a 2K and jump blocker, so like literally it's just so versatile. And it's, yeah, you're just clearing everything with this card. So this card is definitely MVP. And Teach, I saw a lot of lists running 2, but yeah, no, I think you need 3. I definitely don't think you need 4 right now, but just so many matchups where I'm chaining the 3rd one. Even against UP, like when it gets really grindy, Red Rock my first one, and then I'll need at least 2 to keep swinging at their life. So I think 3 is necessary right now, even against body. If the game drags out, like you need to, like, and they play kid, I think being able to drop the 3rd one on the kid, go for game is pretty important. So because if you don't see the 3rd one and you play 2 and then they have leader effect live because you didn't chain the 3rd one, then like this essentially is not a swing and gets rested after you swing with this one, and like they still have kid, so like you're not getting through, and then now you have like no defenses to stay alive on the following turn. So having that 3rd one is just really good.
You didn't play against a green Zoro this weekend. That's kind of crazy.
I actually did not. Yeah. So that's actually one of my harder. It's not a hard matchup. I mean, it can get a little tricky sometimes, but I think that that matchup's pretty dice roll dependent. As long as I go first, it's okay.
And there's the tech right there for green Zoro, right?
Yeah. So this actually comes up. It was initially a green Zero tech, obviously, but this comes up in like every matchup.
Really?
This card was actually like one of, yeah, it came up like a lot today. Because even against GP, even if you don't have it in hand, you can just leave up 2 Dawn or 3 Dawn or whatever if you're worried about DMG. Like, but yeah,
Hmm.
But you can just leave it up and kind of force them not to restand their 6 cost, because if you, yeah, like if they restand their 6 cost and on the turn they play it, then you negate their second swing, their rush,
Hmm.
and they take a life for free. So this card comes in a lot against GP, and like if they miss sequence, then like you just you can negate their leader effect, so they can't get back their dot.
Mm.
A lot of things against GP. This card's actually really good against GP.
In
Using it
your 3
and
matchups, did you use it?
yeah, I did. I don't remember exactly which matchups I used it in, but I definitely bluffed it a lot, even though I didn't have it. And I don't know if they had the 6 cost, but like yeah, like they just I don't there were turns where they played it and they didn't reswing with it just because I had the tune on up, so like, it was just like a free like I get a yeah, leaving 2 down up even though I have it, they don't get a second swing, so yeah.
It's huge. That's huge.
Yeah, and it also comes up against Rayleigh. I feel like that matchup, it just comes down to like just, I personally don't think you can starve them. I mean, I've seen my friends starve them and it's worked here and there, but I feel like you just need to also put them kind of on a clock after clearing their whole board. After playing for their board the whole game, and then after their first like unblockable swing, usually you can counter out the first one if you play it. If depends on like how many rush they see, but usually like you can counter out the first like 15, 17, whatever it is, as long as like you see 2 of these.
Yeah.
So after you counter out, then like you're able to go for game the following turn. But if you starve them, I found out that like after the first unblockable swing, they'll have 5 life, and then they'll just do another unblockable swing, and then like you're just cooked. So I try to just also just put them on a clock too, so that after their first unblockable, I'll just be able to go for game.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And Blackbeard Masterclass here. Dodging the green Zoro, but I mean, your spread was not kind to you, man. Not kind at all.
It was a little rough, but
you
we got there.
That's huge. Well, man, congrats on 9th place. Unfortunately, you bubble out of the serial, but another invite, and this time it's in Vegas, so a lot closer. Appreciate your time, Matt.
Hey, of course, anytime.
Yeah, man, for sure. We'll get some testing in soon and prep for the EMU meta coming up. It's in San Diego, right? We're at 13 San Diego. So
I'll probably be taking Teach though.
Or you're gonna take Teach?
I don't know if OP13 is legal in San Diego, but
okay, so it's probably another Teach gaming for you. Any changes that you would make to your deck right now? I know you got 9th place, so you liked how it performed, but anything you felt like you needed that you didn't have?
I mean, honestly, I felt pretty confident with my list going in. The only card that I really wanted to make space for was 1 black hole, just in case I did run into like a Blackbeard. And like it's just good, like if you see it at the right time. But I didn't want to really bank on seeing it at the right time for like going for game or whatever. Especially because it's the 1-of.
Yeah.
So it's just like I might like the next regional. I might try to make space for 1 more black hole, just because I feel like I potentially could run into the mirror again.
Yeah.
But besides that, I think the list is good. I think the list is pretty solid. No complaints here.
I love that. I love that. Before we wrap it up, you show me like a very generic, like going first, what's your ideal curve? Then going second, what's your ideal curve? And I'll let you go to sleep.
So going first, against like anything aggro, I want to open with Lafitte. And just Daku, Augur, and like on curve. I also like to like. You asked me earlier if I cracked the Kuzan right away. I mean, if I open the nuts, like I'll against GP, like I'll pitch auger for leader effect that turn, play Kuzan, and then crack it so I don't neg a card that turn. Crack it right away into the auger.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then you have to
So-
pitch, right? You're gonna pitch that turn anyway.
Yes, I'm gonna pitch that turn anyway, so I just pitched the auger that I'm gonna play.
Okay. Net that back.
So, yeah. So like in those scenarios, I'll crack it right away. But yeah, I'll play the auger, and like after that, after turn 1, 2, and 3, it's just all depends on the matchup from there.
That's fair.
It's lines are very different.
It's maybe like 7 Teach or maybe another auger to
Yeah.
Q setup, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, against UP, it's definitely 7. But other matchups, 7 cost can be kind of slow. Actually, it's always 7 against green as well.
Okay.
But yeah, against other matchups, it might be kind of slow. So yeah, it just depends.
Awesome.
And then going second, honestly, just hope that I see stage. And that's it.
Stage.
I open with stage, and then I just play what I have from there.
Like what's in front of you. It's dictating what
It
you're
could
searching
be, it could be burger, it could be Shiryu, it could be like it could be anything. So yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, man. Congrats again.
Of course, thank you.
And we'll get some good testing and getting you ready for San Diego, and hopefully get another chance at a serial and get eight up,
hopefully. Hopefully next time I bubble it.
Hopefully, I think it's gonna be top 16 for the serial because it's gonna be 1,000 people in San Diego. So.
Oh, really? Is that how it works?
Yeah, I believe so.
That'd be cool.
Or I could be making shit up. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. So.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.